I'm Layla Rustami from Standing Ovation Studios. I'm here at Medical City Louisville Grand Theater, and I'll be interviewing the talent who are performing tonight. Let's go check them out. Tell us your name and how long you've been training at SOS and with John.
My name is Keon Hollingshed, and I've probably been training for like 3 years.
Nice. And what role are you performing tonight?
I am performing Keyshawn.
And can you describe your character for me?
He's kind of like what you would call a jock, not a very good person. I mean, he's good in the inside, but he's just on the popular side. Doesn't really care about people.
And why do you like working with John?
I don't know, I feel like he helps me get better every time. So, yeah.
And what's the best thing that John has taught you?
It's not everything is just lines on the paper. There's more to it.
What appealed to you about this performance class?
Just like, different stuff that we can do. We can watch everybody else perform, stuff like that.
And what are you looking forward to most tonight? Performing, getting it over with, having an audience?
Performing, just like, finally getting it over with, I guess.
All right.
Hey John, this is Keon. I just want to say thank you for everything you've done. Help me out. Hope you like my performance.
All right, tell us your name and how long you've been working at SOS and with John.
My name is Elgin Levin, and I've been working at SOS for a year and a half, and I've been working with John for, I'll say, a year and a half too.
And what role are you going to be performing tonight?
I'm going to be performing Buzz.
And can you tell us a little bit about Buzz?
Okay, well, Buzz, he's a kid, a crazy kid in juvenile, so he needs John help, and without John help, he won't, he'll just go crazy in the juvie and all that, so he needs his help to, calm down and all that.
So John's like your friend?
A brother.
Your brother. Mm-hmm. All right, and what's the best thing that John has taught you in this class? John Diakino.
Well, to keep my character, learn about my character, and just don't worry about anyone else, just worry about your character.
Got it. And what appealed to you about this performance class?
Well, I like what they're teaching me because it's working. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's been working over the couple of years now.
Got it. And what are you looking forward to most tonight?
The audience.
The audience, performing for an audience?
Yeah.
All right, and do you want to say anything to John?
Well, shout out to John, and thank you.
So tell us your name and how long you've been training with SOS and with John.
All right, my name is Bud Green, and I've been training with John for a year now.
Nice. And what role are you performing tonight?
I'm performing Philip from Orphans.
Cool. And can you tell us a little bit about Philip?
Yeah, Philip, he has been told that he can't go outside because he will die from an allergic reaction, and he has an abusive relationship with his brother, Treat.
Oh, wow. All right, so what do you like most about working with John?
I like the main reason why I like working with John so much is he's really direct, and he tells you, here's what I like and here's what I want, and how you should do it. Here's what you need to do and the notes you need to take for it, and I really like that.
All right, and what's the best thing that John has taught you?
I'd say the best thing John has taught me would be the active interrogation of always asking questions and why are you saying your next line and how it's telling the story.
So what appealed to you most about this performing class?
What appeals to me most about this class is that I think it's a great opportunity for me and others to, show off our skills and how we can start from a single script that we have no notes on or no background on and turn it into a full story in 4 weeks.
So what are you looking forward to most tonight?
The thing I'm looking forward to most tonight is just seeing how well I can do in front of an audience tonight, and I guess comparing how I felt at the beginning of the class to how I feel at the end.
Yeah. Do you have anything to say to John?
Just thanks for helping and coaching for this class.
Great. All right. Tell us your name and how long you've been training with SOS and with John.
My name is Xavier Keegan, and I've been training about 3 years.
Wow, awesome. And what role are you performing tonight?
Tonight I'm performing John.
Can you tell us a little bit about him?
He's locked up in juvenile detention center, and he's with his friend Buzz. They're talking about getting out of there and what they're gonna do once they get out.
Awesome. So why do you like working with John?
I like him because while he's coaching you, he reinforces you with positive comments, and when you really need to be corrected, he tells you what's wrong with what you're doing. Yeah.
Awesome. So what's the best thing that he's taught you?
The best thing he taught me what to do is the 1, 2, 3 climb, where you you see this a lot on TV, where you escalate every time, every line, like da na na da na na da na na, like that kind of thing.
So what appeals to you most about this performance class?
It appeals to me the most because I get a chance to show what I've learned with John over these past few weeks and performing in front of a live audience, which I don't get to do that often.
So what are you looking forward to most tonight?
The performance itself, because I feel like me and my partner have done a really good job with that.
Yeah, you guys have.
John, I want to thank you for all you've done for me, and yeah, you've just been amazing.
So, my name is Morgan Massey. I am 11 years old, and I've been working with John for 3 or 4 years now.
Nice.
In my scene, I am going to be performing a scene between best friends, and my best friend is moving away to Cleveland, Ohio, and I'm just trying to figure out a way for her to stay home with me.
Sounds cute. Okay, so why do you like working with John?
I like working with John because he's so fun, and he kind of brings a sense of realness, I feel, into the scene, where he can make all these funny characters come to life, like take people from the crowd out when we're practicing and put them up on stage with us so we can have a point of reference to kind of memorize and look at.
Awesome. So what's the best thing that you've learned from John?
Best thing that I've learned from John. There's a lot of
There's
good
a lot
things.
of good ones.
One of the best things I feel like would be what's the white on the page, what's not being spoken is what's said the loudest.
And what appealed to you about this performance class?
So many things. One of the things is that I get to be in front of people and kind of perform for friends and family, and it's really fun because I get to meet new people at these acting classes, and yeah, it's just fun to act and be a different person for a day.
So what are you looking forward to most about tonight?
What I'm looking forward to most is probably kind of bringing the realness and sadness onto the stage and making people feel really intrigued into the stories. John, you were such a good teacher. Oh my gosh, you're amazing. I love you. Have a great day.
My name is Caleb, and I would say I've been training with him for about 3 years.
Nice.
The scene that I'm performing is that I'm moving away to Cleveland, Ohio.
And what's the best thing that John has taught you?
He has taught me how to make funny, and I've learned a lot from that, and I'm starting to be more funny.
More funny now. That's cool. So what appealed to you most about this performance class?
I like performing with the audience, in front of the audience.
Awesome.
That's it.
So what are you looking forward to tonight?
Looking forward to be more funny or to be more sad and just show them how I'm supposed to feel in the role instead of just showing them how I'm happy because I'm not supposed to be happy.
Right.
Yes, I do. I want to say thank you for giving us all of your time, working with us. We appreciate it.
Okay, I'm Clark Pipkin. I've been working with John, I'm 14. So I think I've been working with him since I was 12. And then I've been working with SOS, same age, 12, yeah.
Cool. And what role are you performing tonight?
I'm playing the role as Karina.
Great. Can you tell us about her?
Yeah, so she's meeting her half-sister for the first time. And her half-sister is taking her around her house and showing her around. Her mom passed away recently. Her mom was she was overdosed on drugs, and we were both her daughters, but she kept one of the daughters and she gave me away to adoption. And so I'm meeting her for the first time, not the mom because she passed away, but I'm meeting my sister for the first time, and there's a bunch of emotions because I'm frustrated and I'm mad, but I want to know, I want to have answers, and so yeah, it's complicated.
Awesome. So why do you like working with John?
I like working with John because every time I work with him, he brings out something like I didn't know I had in me, you know. And you come into a scene like thinking it's gonna go one way, and then he pulls something out of it, and it goes a completely different direction, but like in the best way possible. You
Still
know?
works.
Yeah.
What's the best thing that he's taught you?
Okay, so like when you're in a scene, you obviously know the next line that's how it happens. So you say your line, the next person says their line, and you say your line. But he taught me how to like react as if I don't know what my next line is gonna be. So more like don't act, but like be the character, and like don't know what you're gonna say or what they're gonna say. Yeah.
So what appealed to you about this performance class?
I think any class like this, just being able to work with John, obviously, and then be able to meet new people and then learn from them by watching their scenes and then watching mine, just the whole process.
That was a good answer. And what are you looking forward to most about tonight?
I'm looking forward to the connection between me and Amani when we get on stage, and if it's different than how it was when we practiced.
Yeah,
or just,
a million times.
Yeah.
Awesome. Can we talk about this highlighter though? Because wow, I am blind. I can't even see anymore.
Thank you. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me over the past few years, and I just really appreciate you, and I hope you know that.
Tell us your name and how long you've been working with SOS and with John.
I'm Remy Amor, and I've been working with John, I think I was 12.
And how old are you now?
15.
Got it. So what role are you performing tonight?
I'm performing Juliet in a script about Romeo and Juliet, but my name's also Juliet.
Okay. Can you describe her for me?
Her mom has cancer, but she's just a normal teen girl. She likes teenage stuff, talking about boys with her friends, sitting at home doing her homework, watching TV. Or she doesn't like doing her homework, but she does it.
She does it.
Yeah.
So why do you like working with John?
He's just pointed out so much stuff that I've never gotten even really close to with any other teacher I've had, and he listens to what you think about the character too.
So what's the best thing that John has taught you?
Probably it's what's not being spoken that speaks loudest, but also active interrogation. I think actually active interrogation.
That's a one. All right, so what appealed to you about this performance class?
I thought it was cool that it was over time, because usually I take one class. This kind of forced me to keep working on a script for a long time, so I had more time with it to learn about my character.
Yeah. So what are you looking forward to about tonight?
Well, I'm looking forward to getting more experience with live performances, because I love you, John. You're such a good teacher, and stay woke.
My real name is Caitlin, and I've been working with John for 2 years.
Got it. And what role are you performing tonight?
I'm performing the role of Maya.
And can you tell us about her?
Yes, she is this scared young girl who gets visited by this ghost of the past during the witch hunt.
Oh, wow. And why do you like working with John?
He's very comfortable. He listens to you a lot. He's funny as well. And he also works with Jafet, and I take both of their classes.
Awesome. So what appealed to you about this performance class?
That we had to stick to one script this whole 4 or 5 weeks.
Yep, sounds like a good one. And what are you most looking forward to tonight?
I'm looking forward to sleeping in a bed.
On stage.
On stage,
All right.
It's gonna be fun. Thanks, John, for everything. You're the best, and we couldn't have done it without you.
Tell us your name and how long you've been working with SOS and with John.
My name is Bodapard. I've been working with SOS, how long has it been? A year or so, about almost the year mark. It started in January, and now it's December, so yeah.
Almost.
If you put
Almost
math
there.
together.
And with John?
And with John, I would say about 7 months is when I took his first class.
Awesome. So what role are you playing tonight?
Tonight I'm playing the role of Romeo, but not the actual Romeo and Juliet. I'm playing this you'll see. You'll
Okay,
see.
well can you tell us a little about Romeo?
He's a character that's really nervous about talking to this girl because he likes her and he doesn't want to be rejected, so he has to play really safe.
Yeah. That's messy. Why do you like working with John?
I love working with John because he can really tell me in detail what I'm doing wrong and how to fix it. And a lot of teachers and acting coaches I've been with before they just can't.
So what's the
relay
best thing that he's taught you then?
This is the first time I ever heard it from him, and it was with the script. he talked about how the white is our canvas, and that's where we should do all of our writing and acting.
Yes.
To paint the picture. And I was like, oh, shoot, that's cool.
Good advice. So what appealed to you most about this performance class?
Well, when I first took it, I was like, oh shoot, this is gonna be fun. I hope I get a cool scene. And what appealed to me most was the normal, actual reality of the scene and how it's really actually down to earth and stuff. So that's what appealed to me most.
Yeah. So what are you looking forward to about tonight?
Tonight, I'm looking forward to getting it over with.
I'm so glad someone
and
said
doing it well. John, thank you for everything that you've done, for being patient with me, and yeah, you're awesome. Thank you.
So tell us your name and how long you've been working with SOS and with John.
Okay, my name is Amani Hood, and I'm 13 years old. I've been working with John probably about 3 years now.
Nice, since you were 10, that's a long time.
Yes.
So what role are you performing tonight?
I'm performing Brindy, and she's like a comfortable, a track star kind of person.
Cool, so can you kind of tell us what's going on in the scene?
Well, her mom just died last Christmas, and so she's kind of emotional about that, and well, she found her sister like a minute ago, so yeah, she's trying to connect with her.
Oh, got it. And what's the best thing that John has taught you?
The best thing that John has taught me is the fourth wall, because I really learned a lot from that, like placing where everything is and everything, so that's really
And why do you like working with John?
I like working with John because he has this spirit that's amazing and just teaches me a lot, so I really like John.
Great. So what appealed to you about this performance class?
Well, just getting more emotional and, connecting with the character, because I usually do a lot of comedy, but now I'm getting outside of my comfort zone and doing more dramatic.
Awesome. So what are you looking forward to most about tonight?
Connecting with Clark and my character and just becoming the person.
Got it.
John, thank you for all the years that you taught me, and have a nice day. Thank you.
I am Chloe Pitts, and I have been working with SOS for only a few months, and the same with John.
Awesome. So what role are you performing tonight?
I'm playing Margaret, and she is a very shy girl.
Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on in the scene?
Okay. She's very shy, and her friend is wanting her to break out of her shell more, but she's kind of comfortable where she is and is not really willing to.
Got it. So why do you like working with John?
Because John, he brought me into this in the first place. I was not a big theater person, I enjoyed it. But he brings so much life into it, and he explains it so well that you can understand it to an extent that you can apply it, and it helps everything you do make it twice the way it was before.
So what's the best thing he's taught you?
Ooh, that's a lot. I feel like the best would have to be the active interrogation, because everything you say and everything you do leads to something else, and it's never happened yet, and that adds a whole new aspect of life and a whole new brightness to a scene that it would just before be just lines.
Yes. So what appealed to you about this performance class?
Well, my friend Abigail actually introduced me to all of this, and she invited me to this, and I had worked with John a few months ago, and I'd really enjoyed it, and it was a blast, so I thought, why not have that again?
Yes. And what are you looking forward to most about tonight?
Tonight, I feel just every time we do scenes, you always get a special energy whenever you're up on stage, and then plus it's feeding off between me and Abigail, so I'm just really looking forward to that.
Great.
Thank you for everything. You introduced me to a whole new world, and I love it. Thank you so much.
So my name is Abigail Cottle, and I've been working with John just this past summer, actually. That's when I met him.
Awesome. So what role are you performing tonight?
I'm gonna be Evie in Painfully Shy.
And can you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, Painfully Shy is about two girls who are just, like the title, very shy, and they are trying to break out of their shells and get noticed by others, and they're kind of tired of all these popular girls always getting all the attention.
So why do you like working with John?
Well, I really love John because he's very invested in the kids, and he's not just here for himself. He really wants you to become a better person and actor through your journey with him.
Awesome. So what's the best thing he's taught you?
Definitely environment, because before it was just reading the lines and the emotion or whatever, but now it's you have to use your environment and the fourth wall as you go.
So what appealed to you most about this performance class?
Well, I like just the fact working with John because he's such an amazing teacher, and the opportunity to like come with a bunch of others and show a little something in front of everybody, in front of whoever, you know.
Yeah. So what are you looking forward to most about tonight?
I think I'm just looking forward to getting more practice performing in front of an audience because I haven't had much of that. So I think that's really just having a lot of good practice is what I'm looking forward to for me. Thank you so much, John. I love you, and I can't wait to keep working with you.
I'm Kimmy Acosta, and I've been working with John and SOS for a few years now. Well, I've been working with Marlene longer though.
Okay. And what role are you performing tonight?
I'm going to be performing the role of Lori.
Can you tell us about her?
She's a very normal girl, you know, high school. Cheerleader, head cheerleader. I'm in love with my best friend. We've been dating a few years now, and tonight I get my heart broken.
So why do you like working with John?
He's unlike any other teachers I've worked with. He's very sweet, and he just lets you know like that you're doing great. If you mess up, take a deep breath, keep going. He's really personal, and I really love that about him.
So what's the best thing he's taught you?
Probably about the fourth wall and interrogation. So like when you're in a scene, you ask a question about the other character's line, and that makes you think what's happening in every single moment of the scene.
So what appealed to you most about performance?
Just getting in front of everyone. You know, I love to be the star of the show. I love that I get a little nervous because that gets like my blood pumping, you know, and you're not nervous once you get out there finally and just do your thing.
So what are you looking forward to most about tonight?
Probably, well, this is my first kind of like love scene with the boys, so probably working with Jason. He's a very sweet person.
Cool.
Hey John, you're the best. I'm very appreciative to everything that you've done for me. Thanks so much. You're the best. I already said that because you are the best. Yeah.
My name is Jason Crawford Jordan, and I've been working with SOS and John for 5 or 6 years. It's been a while.
Nice. What role are you performing tonight?
I'll be performing the role of Steve with my partner Kimmy, who will be playing Lori, and we're doing a scene from American Graffiti.
And so what's it about?
It's about two high schoolers, and they're a couple, and one of them is about to go off to college, and I'm the one that's going off to college. And
spoiler alert.
Yeah, and it's boyfriend-girlfriend situation, and the boyfriend, me, is trying to convince her, hey, maybe while I'm at college, we can date other people.
Oh, okay.
But I don't want to break up with you.
All right, so why do you like working with John?
I like working with John just because he's very direct. Like if you do a scene in front of him, he will tell you what you need to work on and how to do it. And someone like me, I need that direction.
Yeah. So what's the best thing he's taught you?
The best thing he taught me was definitely, in terms of audition, using the fourth wall, or as he calls it, the magic circle, or magic rectangle. He goes back and forth. But basically just using the fourth wall to pinpoint where things should be. Like, over here is a house, and over here is another person. So when I'm talking to another person, I'll look here. But if I'm referring to the house, look over there.
So what appealed to you most about this performance class?
Just the fact that it was multi-week. Like, most workshops that you do nowadays are just one weekend and it's one and done, but this is like a multi-week where you really get to work on the scene and just like really develop it over time.
Yeah. And so what are you looking forward to most about tonight?
Well, I just really want to see how the performance turns out because, again, it's been a long time coming, and me and my partner did not know each other before this performance. So just the fact of getting to know someone and like having to convince other people that, oh yeah, we're in a relationship.
You've been dating for 5 years.
Yeah, it's a lot harder than you may think.
I'm sure it is.
Just want to say thank you for being awesome and allowing me to learn with you, and just thank you for everything that you've done to me. And you of all people should know that I really have grown over the last couple of years because of you. So thanks.
All right, so tell us your name and how long you've been in training with SOS and with John.
My name is Ryan Kester. I've been in training with SOS and with John for 2 years.
Awesome. And so what role are you performing tonight?
I'm performing the role of Lawrence. He is in potential detention because he got into a fight.
Awesome. So why do you like working with John?
He's an excellent coach, and I think we really work well together because he really got to know me, and so he gives me great roles, but he also can really communicate with me to get the best performance out of me.
So what's the best thing John has taught you?
Probably active interrogation. I think it's really helped me a lot trying to, really not just make it sound like reading off a page, but to figure out why you're answering the question or saying the next line.
So what appealed to you most about performance class?
This performance class? Really just kind of fine-tuning my craft and learning a little bit more about what it's like to work with other actors my age rather than just with a reader.
So what are you looking forward to most about tonight?
I'm looking forward to performing in front of a live audience again, which I haven't gotten to do in a long time.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for everything you do. You're an amazing teacher and you've helped me grow a lot.
I am Avery King, and I've been working with him about a year now.
Awesome. And what role are you performing tonight?
Laurel.
And can you tell us about her?
She's a ghost wanting to, so she's not alive, but she's not exactly, past, alive. She's about in the middle, and she wants to move to the world beyond, but she needs a friend.
Okay. And so why do you like working with John?
Because he's just fun, and he makes you laugh, and he just has this fun personality.
So what's the best thing he's taught you?
Really everything.
All right, so what appealed to you most about this performance class?
Really cool how it's all drama, but it's they all have their fun little differences and uniqueness.
So what are you looking forward to most about tonight?
Probably just seeing how it ends up, and getting to see all the faces out there.
Awesome.
You're the best, John. Thank you.
My name's Dylan Cantu. I've been working with John for about 2 or 3 years, and that's about as long as I've been working at SOS.
Cool. All right, so what role are you performing tonight?
I'm gonna be performing the role of Treat from Orphans.
Can you tell us a little about him?
Treat is a guy that's he's always wants control of the situation. He's made his brother Philip believe that he can't go outside and breathe oxygen because he'll die if he does.
So why do you like working with John?
I like working with John because he helps me find out stuff about acting that I never would have thought about. One of the lessons, it was a class that I did just yesterday, active interrogation. Before he first taught me about it, I would have never even thought about that kind of thing and thought about doing that kind of thing.
Yeah, so what's the best thing that he's taught you?
I think the best thing he taught me is sometimes it's better to go in organically than to predetermine, because when you predetermine something you lose the emotion for it, and doing it more naturally keeps the discoveries alive.
Got it. So what appealed to you most about the performance class?
I liked the performance class because I like performing. I do a lot of musicals, and this was basically a class where I'm getting to learn about how to do the filming aspect of the scene, but then I'm gonna get to perform it in front of people like a play.
Awesome. So what are you looking forward to most about tonight?
I'm just looking forward to getting to go out there and perform the scene. I know seeing people in the audience from when I was doing it during class, they seemed pretty frightened, so who knows what'll happen today. Love you, John. Thanks for everything you do for me and everyone.